Well, I had a good break there, and I'm ready for some late night chilling. It's still a release day on this day coming out. Hello, Chaos. Welcome back in. I'm doing alright. I just had a good break there. I got some foods. I'm fueled up. And now, after streaming this game for nearly 7 hours earlier today, I'm ready to do some more. I'm ready to go back at it again, right where we left off here. Now, since it's late at night, that means that the doogie is back here again and ready to doze off and stuff. Oh, there's some new thingamabobs over here? Should I do another night expedition, considering there's a guy here, and I could cure him and stuff? In terms of layout stuff here, I had a look at that framed thingamabob that fell. So, the little hanger thing that actually hangs up on the wall, it was a little bit loose, and, you know, so when I was first hanging it up there, I was like, this doesn't really stay put. So I took Gorilla Tape, and I taped it all around all sides into place. I thought it would work. It worked overnight. I checked it after it fell here after the stream, and like it did come out of the tape. So yeah, I'd like to put that back up at some point so I don't just have like a big empty rectangle on the back wall there. But for now, it's just gonna be like that, I think. Diablo 3 got an update, but you don't know why though? Maybe like some small patch thingamabobs? Then now, what? Is this weird? Probably just like some bug fixes or something. I guess that'll install when I'm, you know, not playing anymore or something like that. In terms of layout stuff, because it is, you know, getting late now, the sun's going down, there's not all that much layout anymore. I figured it wouldn't make much difference to humor an idea that I proposed while I was streaming earlier, and that was to bring my own plants onto the stream as spectators here, because we're playing the game about plants, we're playing the game about Pikmin. So I thought I'd bring my own plants that I'm growing here. That, I mean, I'm growing a few different plants, but these are my, kind of main ones that I've starred myself here. So these are my limes. This last October was in Italy. Like, there's even a little bit of that on the channel, what with the, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope series and Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. Those are my two things that I did there. And one of the things that I did there while I was, you know, just exploring around the town of Sorrento was I stumbled upon this public park that was just filled to the brim with lime trees. And so I picked one, I seeded it, brought the seeds back home in my toiletries bag, and I planted them. I got 6 seeds, I got 4 to germinate, 3 of which are here, 1 of which is at my Oma's place. This one's only gonna be here a couple weeks longer. This one is planned to go to my cousin in BC when she comes here in a couple weeks time to grab a bunch of stuff and bring things for her new place, and she likes plant stuff, so I plan on giving a little lime tree to her there. But yeah, I figured let's bring along my lime trees here, and here in this container is my little 3D printed seed starter thing where I'm trying to grow Haskell seeds. They haven't started yet, they haven't germinated yet. I'm hoping that, like, hey, if I bring them here and, you know, give them the inspiration, maybe they'll sprout out of the ground after being a spectator to Pikmin stuff here. Maybe the limes will be all inspired to, you know, keep on growing big and strong here and stuff. So, you know, there's that. Because, you know, there's all these studies and stuff all the time that says, like, oh yeah, people that, you know, are really passionate about their plants and talk to their plants and stuff like that, the plants do better, you know, than plants that are just left doing nothing pretty much. And those are done even better than plants that you, like, hurl insults at or something like that. Like, there's some weird next level thingamabob going on with plants. So I was like, let's bring my plants and they can spectate Pikmin here, and then I'll bring them back outside again before, you know, sunrise tomorrow and stuff like that, probably after the stream. But yeah, let's bring my plants and they can chill out here and such. But yeah, patch notes and, okay, well, maybe I'll check that out later there. Hello, Mythic. Things are going pretty alrighty. I was enjoying Pikmin earlier, and now I hope my plants will too. Hi, I'm Sai. I like to consider myself an expert in habitat ecology. When I heard an unknown planet had been found, my first thought was, unknown planet means unknown creatures. Who could resist an opportunity like that? Not me, that's for sure. I applied to join the research task force as soon as I could. Oh yeah, and I gotta talk to you again. This probably seems random, but I have a request for the two of you. The stare of Ochi there. I'm currently researching the connection between the Pikmin and the whistles they respond to. I have loads of questions. Like, how many Pikmin can you lead at a time? Will the whistles still work on all your Pikmin if your squad increases? Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg in terms of what I want to know. How about we just start out with you telling me when your squad gets bigger and we'll go from there. Okay. So on Saturday off for once, take your car to a car show. Nice. Can't wait to have a bunch of old dudes laugh at your tiny sports car. No, I'm sure it'll be fun there. What? No way. You already lead that many Pikmin? Wow. If I pass inspection in a couple weeks' time, it turns out that there is a car show, an antique car show, going on in the city here that I might be able to make it to because it's in September. So it's like, oh, okay. Look at this, sweet. Oh, lots of stuff. I'm simply astonished at your abilities. Try taking on even more. Alright, so yeah, keep on collecting those there. So yeah, I might try to go to one in September, maybe. Gonna bring my dad's truck to one next weekend. Stuff is gonna be great. This is gonna be fantastic there. But yeah, so I don't have all that much experience with car shows myself, but I'm looking to get into them. My truck that I'm fixing up, all the mechanical stuff is done. I just need it to be inspected and like glass done, and the exhaust pipe currently stops halfway underneath the box. So I need to go get that done in the same trip of, you know, go to an exhaust place and get the pipe extended out to the back. I called the inspection place. I was like, is that an issue? Is that something that'll fail inspection? And he was like, yeah, if the exhaust pipe doesn't go to the back, then you might find yourself getting sleepy while driving. You don't want that. So it needs to go to the back. I was like, oh, okay. So probably gonna be spending, you know, several $100s on that. And then even more, several $100s on the glass replacement and stuff. And then 2 days later, get the inspection, which I think also isn't exactly cheap. But then if I pass the inspection, I can get some plates on it, and then I can drive it around and stuff. Just 2 days before Company of Guzma and a friend of mine from Germany arrives. Because my inspection's August 3rd, and they arrive August 5th, so like it's cutting it close. I love how science and technology make the impossible possible. Visit the lab. No exhaust can be side exit? They just need to exit anywhere except under the car? Oh, well. What if I just got like an extension pipe and I just, or like a little corner shaped pipe and just stick it out the side? I don't think it would stick out the side all that well. But just imagine. Nah, I'll just get it done and then it's, you know, done there. You know, triple threat. So I bestow upon you the power of the triple punch. They say even a tin can can shatter a boulder with enough blows. Oh, for doing some more damage to things and stuff. Alright, well, I just got a whole bunch. There's only 40, so screw it. Just got a whole bunch from things there. So maybe I should get the general HP thingamabobs for now? Sure, I'll get both of those. Must be behind the doors, though, for production vehicles. Okay. Well, I'll just get a new one installed that goes out to the back anyway. And then the air armor. May even more damage absorbent damage under your spacesuit when I'll be halved. Okay. Come back and see me if there's anything else you need. Do I want a Pikmin while I'm here? I guess I'll do this. Slightly the lowest, so we'll give this a go. So yeah, hoping to get that wrapped up there. The box in the back is not in that great of shape. It's, you know, falling apart. There's holes all over the place. So we recently bought a big piece of plywood. I bought one for 20 bucks and cut that to size and nailed it down in the back. And now you can put things in the back without having to worry about it potentially going through the bottom, you know, which is a great thing there. So if I pass inspection, I'd love to bring it to Fragapalooza coming up this August and like set up a tent in the back and then easy sleeping accommodations for this 4-day gaming event, you know. So that'll be interesting there. Have a tent in the box of a 70-year-old truck, you know. All right, that guy's just chilling there. Now you've seen clapped out cars driving around with exhaust pipes coming out of the hood or just through a hole cut in the front fender, but you're saying also doesn't do inspections, so yeah, that might explain that. Also, I guess one last update on things that are going on here that I guess I can... Is that going okay? Yeah, I thought I just saw filament somewhere. That filament shouldn't be there. This little seed starter thingamabob, this one right here that I'm trying to start my Hess cups in and stuff, this messed up like its layers, like... At the bottom here, it did the first several layers at, like, one axis, and then it shifted back and then did all the rest from there. But it seems like it was far enough, like, early enough into the print that it didn't mess with it too much. I didn't think there was any water leaking or anything like that. Like, there was no holes. I don't see any holes, but I've started to notice water leaking out the back. So, you know, that's not a great thing to be happening for a little seed starter there. So... You know, hopefully it's not picked up on my microphone. I'm pretty sure I've tested it before and it isn't the sound of my 3D printing fans because they're just 3D printing me a, you know, a new thingamabob right now. A new, like, base thingamabob. And then I'll put all my little seed starter pots in there and then it'll be great. So that's just gonna be 3D printing throughout the stream. And hopefully it doesn't pick up the sound of my fans. Like, I've 3D printed things while streaming before, and it hasn't seemed to be an issue, but, you know, just to disclose, if anyone randomly hears fans, it's that. My next expedition is going. Be sure to keep your guard up out there. But yeah, what kind of plants is that? These are lime from Italy, that I picked myself. Explore at night, yeah. These areas have been approved for night expedition, unless you mean like the ones I'm trying to start seeds of back here. Those are haskaps, a type of berry that I didn't know existed until a few weeks ago. I went to a haskap farm where they were running a thing where it's like pay 20 bucks, they give you a bucket, and it's like just go pick a whole bunch of berries. And I did that, I brought them home, and I have some in the freezer. They're like pretty delicious. Made a haskap cake out of them. They kind of look like blueberries, except long. They're kind of tart, but they're really delicious, honestly. So I'm trying to grow a whole bunch from seed. So I have a whole bunch in a little seed starter there. Oh, we can do a night expedition in a hero's hideaway. Should I do that? Sure, I'll do it. So yeah, these are limes, which means that they can never actually be planted here, because those are a very tropical plant, like they're citrus. You can't plant citrus in Canada. But they seem to be doing like pretty good in the pots. They seem to be loving it. I've had them outside in the sunroom, and they're just like, ah yes, my natural climate, heat, warmth, and they've been growing like crazy. Which is crazy considering I planted them at the end of October after getting back from like the Italy trip. But they only even sprouted, they only even germinated like partway through December, like halfway through December, maybe end of December, something like that. So they took a good while to sprout. I didn't think they would for a little while, you know? I was a little bit worried, like, oh, are these seeds no good? But nope, they were a little bit slow, but once they got going, like, well, I guess growth was a little bit slow at first, but once spring rolled around and it was warm enough that I could just put them outside in the sunroom in, like, the heat and sunshine, they've just been taking off like crazy. So, you know, so if what would a plant's age be? The moment you plant the seed or the moment that it germinates? So it would be either like 9 or 7 months old, these would be counted as. But, you know, if these ever get to full size, I mean, I need to trim them because I need to not be planted outside. They would need to be like indoors, stay in a pot for their lives and stuff like that. So I need to trim them. But, you know, from the trees that I picked this from, you know, they could get like pretty decently big. Like they're full-on fruit trees, you know, pretty semi-decently large. So if they ever start really growing, I'm gonna need to trim them. But hopefully, I have fingers crossed that one day, years down the line, I'll be able to pick limes off of them. Like put them outside in the summer when they're flowering and let some insects pollinate them and maybe get some limes. That would be amazing. Something that you can't normally grow here that I'd be able to grow there. So it's citrus, you really like lemon flavored things, lemon bars, and then go to Sorrento in Italy because my goodness, they grow lemon trees up the yin yang there. I should have picked a lemon and brought that home as well. Like, I should have tried to grow both limes and lemons, but I didn't think of it. I wasn't really into gardening at the time, and this is the thing that got me into gardening. I was in this park filled with lime trees, and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, let's pick one and try it out. And I was like, how cool it would be if I brought the seeds home and tried to plant it. And then they started growing, I was like, oh, planting things is kind of fun, you know? And then now I kind of wish that I yoinked lemon there as well. Because if you just plant seeds from, like, the grocery store or something like that, random ones there, there's not, you know, as great of odds that they're gonna do as well from what I hear online. It's not like I've tried, because they're apparently just designed for purely production and not, you know, propagating more. But just random ones in a public park in Italy, you know, they seem to be doing awesome, you know? But yeah, Italy, place you can drive your Fiat without being ridiculed. Why are Americans so mean? Yeah, that's I don't know. But yeah, so that's those ones. And then haskaps are, I can probably pull up like a picture of them or something like that. I'm not gonna run to my freezer and grab them. I have a few full-on plants that I bought and that are in the sunroom that I didn't bother bringing down here. But let's see here. Haskap. They look kind of like this. If I turn on display capture here. These are haskaps. They look like blueberries except long. They're like a mix of sweet and tart. And they, I guess my camera kind of blocks it. And they're friggin' really tasty. These actually grow in this climate. You know, considering I got them from a farm there. And while it's crazy, most plants will be like, oh yeah, they need X amount of warmth, but once you get like north enough and cold enough, they just won't be able to grow anymore. That's how it is with most plants. Apparently, haskaps just really, really rely on the cycle of having like pretty cold winters. So for them, it's like you go further and further south and they won't be able to grow anymore. So it's actually something a little bit exclusive to the area here. So here's something that, you know, is not at all meant for this climate, but seems to be doing pretty all right. And I'm trying to grow things from seed that are apparently perfect for this climate. Hey, New Blood, can you hear me? So from the berries that I picked from that farm there, I seeded a whole bunch and planted them all in there. Oh, it's a nice location. You should find 2 luminoles. Oh? That's exciting, because if you protect them until morning, we can harvest 2 glow saps. Oh, interesting. High risk, high reward then, I guess. We've actually had a passenger in a lifted truck roll down their window, spit on your car, then roll it back up. It's actually concerning to you. Yeah, I've never heard of anything like that here. You promise you don't drive like a maniac. What the heck? My hypothesis is that the 2 luminoles are connected underground. What does that mean? They have a shared health bar. If one breaks, neither will release glow sap. There's only one of you, so this might be a good time to take advantage of Ochi's protection skills. Yeah. Seems a little bit sketchy there. So, the other one is... Alright, there. Okay, and then... Let's see here. Protect orange luminol, so that's why they were color-coded before. I get you now. Interesting. How do I get back again, I wonder? Guess I can start killing some now and stuff like that. But yeah. And one of the things that I learned about Hescaps when I was looking into it is they apparently cannot self-pollinate. Like, they need a slightly different pollination partner. Which means that for people to, you know, make more of the ones that they actually want, they use cuttings. They cut off, like, a little, you know, twig from one, and then they plant it in the ground. I'm trying to do that with some ones that that were on the ground around there, but I don't know how well they're gonna do. I've never tried propagating from cuttings before. So I'm trying ones from seed here, but I know that they're not going to be, you know, the exact same kind as the ones I planted. They're gonna be hybrid ones. So I planted a couple different type hybrids, and I tried to only get 1 seed from every berry to promote, like, genetic diversity and stuff like that. You know, if one got pollinated from a slightly different Hescap on that farm or something like that, or this one berry got pollinated from a slightly different Hescap on the farm as well, you know, stuff like that. So my hope is that if I manage to grow these from seed, that they will be able to cross-pollinate each other by having just enough genetic diversity. That's my hope, but I don't really know because I'm not really a gardening person, but I'm trying to learn. Anxiety issues are definitely here for this car show thing. Hopefully I'll meet some like-minded car enthusiasts who enjoy small, fun cars. If not, you can just hang out with this group you're going with. Yeah, I'm sure at things like car shows, there'll be lots of people to talk to about stuff like that, you know? I have no doubt there. I have no idea how to get back up here. I'm not entirely certain. I guess they would know the way up, right? Lie and wait for them with your minds. What if I don't want to? But yeah. I haven't played on the Switch. I have played them a whole lot on, you know, original hardware and stuff. But I have not played them on the Switch. I'll probably pick it up on the Switch when they're on sale. Something. Most likely. Alright, so... I guess I can kill some things here before they cause trouble. Oh, these guys are coming in. Oh, let me just take out these guys really quickly. Before problems arise. Alright, and then let me switch here. And then I am going to tell... No, not... Oh, do I need to be selected on my person to, say go here? Or something? Some BC Pikmin wanted to come to Switch. Heck yeah! You know? Awesome, you tearing up a little as a value recopy of Pikmin 2 drops from 65 USD to 30 USD overnight. Yeah. Situations like that. Alright. And we go here. Oh yeah, I can't charge up my glow Pikmin there like that. Alright, nom 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 nom. Throw them and nom! Okay, and then we come here. And then, wait, is this a super secret thing? No, not quite. Hold on. Yeah, and the value is down. Yeah, I'm going to need you to go there. Because they're going to start damaging that. So you can just auto go there while I build up some of our numbers. Stuff. Yeah, there's that guy. Can't go any further, okay? Can I... Oh, maybe I can deal with this guy while we're in the area. That's what we're doing. Cricknoll's being attacked. Okay, and then maybe I'll just leave my Dudo up there from here. So, yeah, you're waiting to get up there. Here's some guys coming down here. So let's see what we can do over here while my Dudo's getting up there. Yeah, I would love that. Because, yeah, good luck finding a copy of that video game. You know, good luck there. That's all I can say. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Why can't I... Can I get through here? Wait, were they not going up there? I don't actually know how to get up there anymore. I frankly have no idea. Hopefully it's fine. But yeah, it sounds about right for prices on that game. You know, because my goodness, it is absolute insanity. Okay, can I just charge? Yes. And then we do this. Yeah, honestly. I wouldn't feel it either because I have no intention of selling my game. You know? Alright, we're fine here then. So I may as well take the opportunity and do this. Oh yeah, I could have done a charge. Oh, there's a thing here as well. Wait, what? Fine. Throw them then. And then you should go... Yeah, how do you get up there? I don't get it. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna switch to Ochi. You know. Whoa. Yeah, would be nice there. Because, yeah, a cartridge alone is already so much, and there's lots of people with, you know, cartridges alone. Alright, Nom! Get him! I'm sure I do. Once they get back from, you know, making more stuff. I have no doubt there. Alright, there we go. So I get 2 cures this time? And stuff? Impressed you defeated all those creatures. I wasn't even sure you'd survive the night. I'm glad to see you have unparalleled faith in me, then. We're glad to see that. Harmonia, Hochi, you did it. Heck yeah. And then one from the other one as well. We get. Alright then, new blood. Go collect that glow sap. So once you've cured all the people, like, what will be the purpose of glow sap from there? Will it just give you, like, more glow Pikmin seeds? Man, I'd love to plant some glow Pikmin seeds. First, my seed experiment was limes. Now it's Haskaps. Next one should be glow Pikmin. You know? I'd honestly love to experiment with growing some more things from seed. Oh, well, there's that update, I guess. Like, there's a, plum tree in the backyard that we only just got this past year. And it's a grafted plum tree. It has multiple different kinds of plums. And it's supposed to not have any plums until, like, 2 years after you plant it. It has one this year. One singular one. It's one called a green gauge plum is the branch that it's growing from. Which I had never heard of until, you know, getting that tree there. And, green gauges are apparently, like, light green plums that apparently have super high sugar content. And I was like, huh, that sounds cool. I might want to try planting that. I mean, chances are if I plant that pit after, you know, picking it sometime later this year, it's not going to be exactly green gauge. It's probably going to be cross-pollinated with, like, some other type on that tree or some other nearby trees at the store or something like that. But still, I want to try planting it as my next fruit planting from seed project. So first was limes, then Haskaps, and then my next one is going to be a green gauge hybrid plum, which I'm only going to have, like, the one pit of. Is the thing. And apparently those are weird because you have to stick them in the fridge for a few months to convince them that it's winter and then plant them. So it's like, it's warmer now. Now I should grow. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying that out, but it sounds kind of weird. Apparently Haskap seeds you should do a similar thing for if you leave them in storage a little bit, but if you plant them right out of the seed, they should just grow. So I have a whole bunch more in a baggie from seeding them as well. So if these don't work, and this little planter thing, I'll stick my baggy ones in the fridge for a couple months and then plant them. See if cold stratification works. But yeah, I can show my character properly in a hot second here. Has a funky green hair. He's kind of ugly, but explosive sky replacement cases are like $50 USD. Good God, jeez. Yeah, that's not okay. The Pikmin, even when touched by fire or electricity, are fine, completely unharmed. Well, that sounds downright useful. Oh, that's not all. Neither water nor poison bother them in the least bit either. So yeah, it's basically like a pull them out of your pocket to pull the invincibility bell out of your pocket in Super Mario 3D World or something, you know. That's it. Let's train ourselves to be as strong as Glow Pikmin. If they can do it, we can do it too, right? I wonder if my lime trees over here are gonna get inspiration to grow themselves to be as strong as Glow Pikmin. I mean, they look very strong right now, but like this, the biggest one here is starting to develop bark down here. It's like, oh, that's so cool. You know what? I didn't get to see that one. I tapped it by accident. That's pretty neat. Never knew the joy of gardening until late last year.